Hello YouTube, what I have here is a Fluval G6 filter that I was able to pick up from a local fish store for less than $100. I guess about a year or two ago they had sent it to Fluval, had it completely reconditioned with a new motor, new impeller, new seals. It was never set back up, it was in a box, and I was able to get it for less than $100. I've always wanted one of these Fluval G6s, but as you know the price is extremely steep, and became a little bit hesitant when I read about the low flow rate and all the problems they were having. So with this one, I wanted to set up an unscientific experiment to measure the actual flow rate of a Fluval G6. As you can see, I've got a 29-gallon aquarium set up with just plain water on my workbench here. There's the flow out of the filter. It is flowing. It's flowing nicely. The theory behind this is that I'm going to take a 5-gallon water jug, which I've measured to that black line right there is exactly 5 gallons. Time how long it takes to fill it, and just do the elementary math to determine the actual flow rate per hour. Let me get this all set up and I will be right back. Okay, I'm all set up here and ready to go. I've got the flow stopped with the aqua stop valve. I've got the discharge into the water jug, and I've got my little timer set up here. So I'm going to go ahead and start it. We're going to time it and see how long it takes to fill this 5-gallon water jug up. So here we go. As you can see, the timer's running. The flow is going good. You can see the flow is 100% on the Fluval G6 full triangle. Temperature is 85.4 degrees outside today. This is Texas. That's all I can say. Like I said, this was refurbished by Fluval, sent in. I took it out of the box. It was still sealed. New motor, new impeller, new seals. I put all new media in it. I put a Tri-X chemical filter in it. It has a brand new mechanical filter in it. The bio stuff is all new. This thing is brand new, so there's no blockages in it. It would run like it'd come out of the box new. Right now we're at about 46 seconds. We're probably about halfway full. I've ran this test several times. I'm a little disappointed because it takes about 1 minute and 45 seconds to fill up this 5-gallon container, which comes out to be about 170 gallons per hour, which is the common complaint that is across the internet for these things here. So we're getting close. We're down to 1 minute and 9 seconds. When we hit that 5-gallon mark, I will stop the timer and shut off the flow. Like I said, I've already ran this 4 times, and it comes out exactly the same every time on 1 minute and 45 seconds. As you can see, we still got the flow 100%. We're at 129, and we're almost full. We'll wait right here. I'm not worried if I spill a little bit of water, I can dry it up. I mainly want to hit this timer here. So here we go. And we are going to stop. And we got a little bit of spillover, but not bad. They come in at 1 minute and 46 seconds. I'm gonna call it 1 minute and 45 seconds because I was probably a little bit a second delayed hitting it due to handling the camera and hitting the timer at the same time. Let's do the math on that, and I'll be back in just a moment. Well, as you can see, we did the math, and it turns out to be about 170 gallons per hour filtration rate, which is extremely disappointing as these are spec'd at 265 gallons per hour. This is the major complaint on the internet, is about the low flow rate and how it doesn't meet to expectations. As you know, with any freshwater tank, you want at least 4 to 5 turnovers per hour. At 170 gallons per hour, you're looking at a maximum of a 35 or 40 gallon tank, and that's with a extremely low bio load with new filter. So you take about 10 or 20% off once you get start getting some usage on your filter. You want to compensate for it. I wouldn't run this thing with a tank larger than 29 gallons. 30, 35 at the most. That's fresh water with a small bio load. This thing certainly has no marine applications whatsoever, as you want 7 to 10 times turnover rate in any marine tank. It just is not going to cut it. What I'm going to use this for, and I think it's going to do very well, is I'm going to put it on this 29-gallon tank, use it as my quarantine tank. The good things about that I can say about this Fluval, it seems to be quality built. Everything is rock solid. Nothing feels cheap. The The display is actually pretty cool. It's got all sorts of measurements and stuff on it. I don't know if you really need it or not, but it is extremely quiet. You cannot hear this thing running. If you're going to put, you know, if you have a 20 or 29 gallon tank somewhere and you want it extremely quiet, this is your filter. The media for it is rather expensive. It's about 70 bucks to put a chemical and a mechanical filter in it. You know, the shortcomings of this thing, a low flow rate, the problems they have, the expensive media, is probably why it's pretty much failed as a commercial success for Fluval. Thank you for looking at my video. Be advised that this is just an opinion. This is an unscientific test, but I really would not use this thing on anything larger than a 29 or 30 gallon tank. Thank you very much.